Nyt me ollaan täällä Ruisrockissa. Mun nimi on Ina ja tässä vieressä on itse Wiz Khalifa. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. You're from US with a lot of rappers and you're the one of them. But I'm wondering like if you think yourself as a rapper and the place you come from, how much pressure do you feel that you have to be, on the top of the all rappers or rappers in general? Because there's a lot of guys who want to be rappers, and those who are famous want to also keep on top.
I think it's definitely a lot of competition, but it's all in the work, and I work really, really hard, so I can't see those guys all like that. I kind of just do what I do and what works for me, and then everything else comes out of that.
So you don't feel that much pressure?
No.
Okay, but what do you think are the elements that keep you on the top?
My energy.
Yeah.
I always have fun. I make other people have fun, and I'm really interesting when it comes to my work and what I do. It's like people see it it looks easy, but they know it takes a lot, so they kind of wonder how does he do it?
So you think that is your unique thing?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
What other things do you see that are, the unique or special things about you that makes you different if you compare the others?
I think just my attitude towards life is different too, because a lot of rappers, they tend to be a little bit more aggressive and hardcore and street and shit like that. That's where I'm from, but I don't really put that off all day like other dudes do.
Other dudes do. Okay, your attitude is different. If you would be more specific, how does it how we can see that your attitude is different?
Well, I think just my approach and how I'm always happy. I'm always smiling, I'm always having a good time, I'm always figuring out the best of a bad situation if there is one. And that's how I really feel. It's not an act or anything. And there's people who aren't like that, but you always need to look up to somebody who's like that. There's times where I don't feel like that, and I go away and I have who inspires me as well. So those figures are important, and I just happen to be one of them.
Okay. What are the things keeps you happy?
Weed.
Weed.
My son, my wife, all my friends. My music, I love music, in general, not even just my own, just listening to music. And I just like ideas.
Okay, you have been very open about with the weed thing.
Yeah.
So, when you came here, was it easy to get weed here?
Yeah, there was weed waiting for me as soon as I got off the plane. And it was good weed too.
Have you seen any difference between other countries?
Yeah, the other countries aren't that good. Oh yeah, no, you guys are good. You guys got good.
Really?
Yeah, y'all got good shit.
Really? Because I think that it's harder here than other.
It's probably hard. Maybe they were just showing off for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how high are you now?
Stoned.
Stoned. Very stoned.
Pretty stoned.
So you have to be always stoned before the gig?
I wake up and get high, so it's all day.
But isn't it kind of cliche to be a rapper and be high?
No, not really. I don't think most rappers function the way that I do. Because when I smoke them out, they go pass out somewhere and go to sleep. And I'm still up doing things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're special with that also.
Yeah, exactly.
Your name, your artist name, it kind of means wise leader, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what would be the things you would change in the world if you would have the, whole power?
I would change some of the drug laws. A lot of drug laws, not even just marijuana, but just a lot of things it's geared towards putting people in certain places for certain reasons. And I would change certain things about medicine as well, but that's it.
But why the drugs are so important to you?
Well, if you get caught with a small amount of drugs and you have to go to jail for a long time and you're not a real dangerous person, I don't feel like that's right. When you have people who do really bad things, they might have enough money to get out of jail, you know what I mean? So I feel like those things should change in some type of way. Just protect more innocent people.
But if you think more deeper way, why is that so important to you? There could be other things also.
Well, it's important to me because it affects my community and a lot of my family members and a lot of just people that I know who are in situations who don't really deserve to be in them situations just because of circumstances or things that they have no control over, or even like a mistake that you can learn from. You need time to learn from that. You don't need to be like put somewhere where everything is taken away from you and you're not given any tools to get back out into the world and really become who you're supposed to be.
Okay, then I wanna talk about something maybe a bigger thing. It's not only about you as a rapper, but like all of the rappers. Like some words. I think this is the thing people don't speak about that much. It's like niggas, bitches, weed, money. You know the words. Most of the people you also use as your lyrics.
Right.
Why?
That's where we come from. That's how we communicate, and like without it, people really wouldn't get the translation of, all right, this is them being them. You know, that's what we raised around. And at the end of the day, you can't stop doing that just because you're an entertainer or because people are watching you. I mean, it's art, and any true artist is going to just express themselves like the original way, no filter and no cut on top of it. So I think that's where that comes from.
But it's like so traditional thing.
It's traditional in our community, and our community is a direct reflection of our lifestyle, which goes into our music, it goes into our movies, it goes into our fashion, it goes into everything. The music is just more, it's easier because you can hear the words, you know what I'm saying? But if you see a movie about the hood or something like that and people get shot and shit like that, it's like, it doesn't look as bad because there's action movies and there's war movies and there's horror flicks where people die all the time. So it's just a little bit different because this is actually what's real to us and we're actually talking about it and saying it.
But do you think these things will like stay forever and ever, or is there a time people don't make music with these words?
Nah, it's always gonna be like that.
Why?
Because that's natural. You would much rather say fuck than oh man, or you would much rather call somebody a bitch when you get upset than saying you're a bad person. It's just natural.
Natural. Okay, but this is maybe lame subject or whatever, but if I think, okay, if we speak about the word bitch, and I see myself as a woman, so isn't it offensive to always keep going that all the rappers say bitch, 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 and that's the way how you see woman?
No, not really, because that's just one genre of music, and that's one person's perspective on how they feel about things. There's totally different artists, there's people who do completely different things, and if that's what you gravitate towards, then that's what you gravitate towards. But if you keep turning on the radio and you keep hearing bitch, then you might like it. Actually.
Yeah, but like if you think like all the young guys or whatever, then they see you, they listen your music, right. And then they're like, okay, my girl is bitch.
Right. Nah, not that. It's a little bit deeper than that. I feel like the message is up to the individual. You take what you want to take from the music. If you want to be as literal as, oh, I'm going to try to be just like this person, then you probably don't have a brain for yourself anyway. But if you interpret it like everything else is up for interpretation, then you'll be fine.
Okay, we have been talking a bit about messages and everything, and also about what do you want to say and you want to. But what do you think is your main message to all the people?
I would say it's just to have fun, enjoy life, and just completely be yourself and embrace that. Whoever you are, just embrace that and put that out there.
Okay.
Yep.
There will be a new album from you.
Yes.
How it will be different than the earlier ones?
I don't think it's going to be too much different because I like to keep it the same. I like to make big music. I like to talk about what's relevant to me and what I think my fans need to hear and how they need to be living, and I just take it from there.
And what is the hit song of that album?
There's a couple hits. There's Staying Out All Night, there's Promises, We Them Boys, of course. Raw is a hit, True Colors is a hit with Nicki Minaj.
So every one of the songs?
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, and when that will be out?
August 19th.
Okay, so quite soon.
Yep, really soon. That's why I'm out here hustling.
Yeah.